So tell me the story about the box. Where did this come from?
The box came from my daughter. She made it for me for a surprise because she knows I love Barbie and I've always seen these boxes on Google. And I said, I wonder where all these girls get them from. And she said, I'm going to make you one.
And that is your daughter Darren, who's here somewhere, isn't she? There she is. Hello.
Hello. Enough about a box. What about you, Kerry, wanting to make yourself Barbie? When did you decide to do that?
I've always loved Barbie, and I remember looking at the dolls when I was really, really young, and I always knew I wanted to look like that, but growing up I was bullied and it really forced me to change my appearance even more. I didn't like the way I looked in any way, so, you know, I used to get hate and I was physically bullied, mentally bullied, and it just forced me really to take that next step. And
was that bullying about the way you looked, Kerry?
It was, yeah.
Why?
I had no boobs. Girls at school would be mean and say I didn't have no boobs. They all had boyfriends and I didn't, and they said it was because I had no boobs.
But Kerry, I can understand that, and I would see how maybe you want to amend yourself or enhance yourself in some way. But because you choose such a recognisable figure, isn't there a danger that you continue to draw ridicule to yourself by being Barbie? You just didn't become a different version of Kerry Miles. You became Barbie.
I wanted to change my look completely. I didn't like my look as Kerry at all. So I just went for the plunge and went quite extreme.
So tell us what you've actually done to yourself. Obviously, we've never seen you before and how you looked then, but it's kind of from top to toe. What procedures have you had?
I started off having tans, hair extensions, nails, fake eyelashes, eyebrows, more expensive makeup to enhance it because they say it will, you know, give you the better look. But that wasn't enough, so then I moved on to non-surgical facelifts, different skin products. I then started Botox, fillers.
Do you tell the doctors or the practitioners, not just that you want the procedure, that you want to look like Barbie doll?
I do, yeah.
And what do they say to that?
Some laugh, some say we're not going to do you where you look over the top. I mean, I've even been turned away from clinics because I want my lips really big and they've said no way, they're not going to do it.
But your lips are really big.
They've shrunk a bit at the moment and they're due another top-up.
And obviously you had a breast enlargement. I mean, you're very petite and very, very slim and petite. So how many sizes up have you gone?
I went from a 30 to A/B, and then I'm between now a 30 F to a H, depending on where I buy my bras.
And Barbie has got notoriously a tiny, tiny waist. So are you naturally like that, or do you have to really work out in the gym?
I've always been slim, but I'm training to do the bikini modelling, so I'm in the gym every day.
So tell us about your day. So when you get up in the morning, what's an average day for you? To look like this, what do you do? What's your routine?
I have a jacuzzi in the morning. I have a facial with all my electric face brushes. I have an ice facial, which sort of tightens everything up.
Every day you're doing that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I obviously have breakfast, go out with my dogs, and my daughter will go running. My daughter doesn't come on the long runs with me.
But here's the thing, you see, a lot of people have no difficulty with what you're doing, but they do have difficulty because you want your daughter to be a Barbie doll as well.
Only if she wants to. I mean,
Right.
I'd love someone to be the same as me and, you know, then we could share that thing, but she's free to do whatever she likes.
That's Bethany. I said it's here. Bethany's here. She's 13. What does she think of this? I mean, does she not think people are laughing at you sometimes? Because at 13 you're very conscious, aren't you, of what people think?
She knows that there's haters out there. She knows that there's people that support it. She was bullied herself, so she knows how important it is to be yourself and be free to be whoever you want to be.
But then are you not almost saying, well, you're not perfect as yourself, because you're saving money for her, aren't you?
Yeah.
To say, well, you can have something if you want it. But is that almost, Kerry, like saying, you know, you have to be perfect, you know, you're not perfect as you are?
No. If people want to be, like, untouched in life, they can, if they're happy with that. But if they want the surgery, then also they're free to do that as well.
And what about your husband, Darren? What does he make of this?
He says he liked me better before. He doesn't really like the plastic, but I like it and I love me now and I didn't love me before.
So if he said stop, what would you do?
Divorce.
You divorce him?
Get straight to the solicitor, yeah.
So this look is more important than your marriage?
It is, yeah, because all my life I've done as I'm told and, you know, been bullied into saying yes or no, I won't do that. And I just woke up one day and took the plunge and thought, I'm going to do what I want to do now.
And are you
confidence.
happy, Carrie? Are you happy?
Very happy.
Very happy?
Yeah.
And do you do appearances and things?
Yeah.
Barbie? Right,
Yeah.
very good. Well, Barbie, thank you for coming out of your
Thank you,
box
Carrie.
to be with us today.
Thank you for
really
having me.
appreciate it.